have brand new exit poll data. It's just into Fox News. Co-host of America's Newsroom, Martha MacCallum, has the latest. Martha.
Yeah. Hi there, Greta. Good evening to you. Doug was just talking about these numbers. Let's take a look at how voters, first of all, would feel about a Donald Trump presidency. First of all, in Nebraska, 62% of the GOP voters there say they would be excited or optimistic to have Donald Trump in the White House. But in West Virginia, that number jumps to 81%. Do Republican voters think that Donald Trump can actually beat Hillary Clinton in November? We've had so much talk about whether or not he's electable. Look at this. The GOP voters in Nebraska, 83% say he can triumph over Hillary, and it jumps to 90%, where there is just a lot of enthusiasm for Donald Trump tonight in West Virginia. We've talked a lot about the angry voter during this whole cycle, and we keep seeing these numbers coming in very forcefully. Angry or dissatisfied with the federal government in Nebraska, the GOP voters say 93% say, yep, that's me. That fits my description. In West Virginia, 92% say they are angry or dissatisfied. And these GOP voters want somebody who they think shares their values and can bring what they see as needed change. So let's take a look at the Democratic side in these numbers this evening. Hillary Clinton, as you guys were just discussing, offended coal miners with her comment about putting a lot of coal miners and coal companies out of business. No surprise that voters who live in the coal industry households in West Virginia are not at all happy with Hillary Clinton, and it extends beyond those families as well. Sanders wins that group, as you can see here. Although we talked about this earlier, a third of Democratic voters say that if it comes down, Democratic voters say if it comes to Hillary versus Trump, they will cross over and vote for Donald Trump, which is exactly what the man that you were speaking with moments ago said to you. He's one of those voters that we see borne out in these numbers, Greta. Clinton, still the champion of those who want an experienced candidate, although that group overall looks to be a bit smaller. She does win with them, 73 to 26%. One last thing that we see in these numbers this evening. There's something kind of unusual that is going on in West Virginia today. Democratic voters there are more conservative than in the earlier states that we have watched, and many of them say that they would like the next president to be less liberal. But interestingly, those people are voting for Bernie Sanders. Not going to get a less liberal policy from Bernie Sanders. You can ask him that yourself. As usual, folks who want to continue President Obama's policies, they seem to be voting tonight with Hillary Clinton. So lots to look at in these numbers, Greta. A lot of interesting tea leaves that we're seeing.
Indeed, Martha. Thank you very much.
You bet.